Assalamu alaikum everyone. How are you? I hope so. You all are doing great. Welcome back to my another video. Welcome back to another lecture in which again we will learn something new. We will get a chance to learn something new basically. In today's video, we will again learn something new that is about sciences. Science is going on, so we learn about something that is about science. Okay. So first of all, I want you all to see all of my previous videos. After that, like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel. Tell me in comments that whatever video about English, Urdu, math, and science you want. So inshallah we'll do that all soon. Inshallah we'll go through other topics that would be math, but now for this video and another I will upload that are only of science. After that we'll move on to birds math. Today we will do environmental pollution. I will tell you what is environment, and we have done with environmental pollution. Today I will make you learn about global warming and recycling. Okay, so today basically we learn about global warming and recycling. First of all, you must know what is a greenhouse. Actually, the house whose color is green, that is not a greenhouse. Okay, if you have seen nurseries where plants are potted, so in that you would also have seen greenhouse. I will tell you why have you seen that greenhouse. I will make you clear about it. Greenhouse is a house made up of transparent materials such as glass. So any transparent material that allows light to pass through that transparent material, such as that is glass, mostly it's of glass. It's that type of thing. It's made up of transparent type of materials, and mostly it's made up of glass. Very commonly it's made up of glass. People grow vegetables and fruits in it. Here it's written the greenhouse remains hot inside even in winter summer. So that's why what I've seen in greenhouse there are plants present, flowers present. So why is that so? Because even though it's a glass, it allows heat to pass through that. So even though it would be if winters heat can go to that, and the plants and vegetables they will grow there also. The sun rays enter the greenhouse passing through its glass. These rays produce heat inside. Okay, so I tell you that what happens, the sunlight, that heat goes inside through these glass. Okay, the glass that are present outside because they allow heat to grow through that. So what happens, the heat grows through inside through these glass. Okay, and here because of these because of this glass, from inside the whole surface is basically makes that allow to have a heat inside. This heat cannot go out of the glass of greenhouse, so the inner atmosphere remains hot. So like you would be thinking that it can go back also, but the glass that allow heat to come through it but no go outside. When the heat rays try to go out of the glass just cancel out it effects to go outside. So what happened, the heat that remain inside, that's why in winter also they remain hot, and at night when there is no photosynthesis in greenhouse there would be photosynthesis, and the plants would take the oxygen from there even though, and their reproduction can take place over there also. Okay, atmospheric gases. So the envelope of gases surrounding the earth is called an atmosphere. So there are many gases that are around the earth. So when these all gases join together, they make an atmosphere. Okay, the major gas present in air is nitrogen, oxygen. The second abundant gas present in the air, like mostly we see nitrogen and oxygen. Oxygen, of course, we take in oxygen and give out, like we take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide, and nitrogen it's common. Then here you can see here you can see how much oxygen is present. 21% of oxygen is present in this whole world, and every human takes in oxygen out. So now you must know that what is the percentage of oxygen in this world. Then so I will tell you that what's the mixture of gases in it. So there are many gases present around the earth. For example, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrogen oxide, ozone, and water vapors. Now I tell you that 21% of Earth's surface is covered with oxygen. Then 78% is nitrogen and 1% are the other gases. So total for 78% is nitrogen, oxygen is 21%, and 1% are the other gases. And water vapors, as you know, during evaporation evaporate. Now I will tell you greenhouse gases. What are the gases that are in a greenhouse? So let's go through the greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases include carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, chlorofluorocarbons like CF, CS, and water vapors. Like in greenhouse, these type of gases are used, and they work like the glass of greenhouse. So how do they work? They work like a glass of greenhouse. Okay, so they work like the glass for greenhouse. These allow sunlight to reach to the earth, but do not allow the heat to leave the earth. Like in the world, there are some gases like carbon dioxide, methane, nitrogen oxide, chlorofluor, carbon dioxide, and water vapors. In that, like you would have seen, these gases protect the, like they allow the heat to come to the earth, but not to go to the earth, go out of the earth. Like the same in a greenhouse, there are many gases that allow them to enter the greenhouse but not to leave the greenhouse. Okay, sources of greenhouse gases. Sources of coal, crude oil, and natural gas are considered fossil fuels. They were formed from the fossilized buried remains of plants and animals that lived millions of years ago on Earth. Burning of fossil fuels emit carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. So what is being told, there are some gases like coal, crude oil, and these natural gases are the fossil fuels, and they were formed as when they were buried like million of years ago. Okay, and the burning of fossil fuels, you would have seen black substance that comes out, so that's carbon dioxide, and the greenhouse gases, there are other also atmosphere fails, and you can see nitrogen oxide and CFSCO, this CH4. Sources of chlorofluorocarbons: insulation materials, refrigerator, air conditioners, aerosols. Okay, greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is the process that occurs when greenhouse gases in the atmosphere traps the sun's heat. This process makes Earth much warmer than it would be without an atmosphere. Okay, all of you feel familiar about greenhouse effect, like the effects that are to the greenhouse. Okay, what are they? That whenever there is a greenhouse, the gas, what happens? The atmosphere that that stops the sun heat, and it makes the earth much warmer, not so cold. It makes much warmer, and it would be without an atmosphere or need of atmosphere. Global warming, the increase in the temperature of the earth due to greenhouse effect, is called global warming. Global warming is that there is extra heat, volcanic eruptions occur. That is a global warming. Here you can see this, the earth is the atmosphere of the earth that's covering the earth, and this is the sunlight that are entering but cannot go out. Effects of global warming: the climate of the world is changing due to global warming. So now the climate of the earth, you can see these all ice is melting. You can see, so it would be all the water around. So the ice is melting, and it's becoming so much injureful. The ice of north and south poles is melting at faster rates. Due to this, the level of sea water is rising. If the process continues, the coastal areas and islands may disappear in the sea. So, like about north and south poles, they have the ice, and then so if the ice of there starts melting due to global warming, there would be, of course, there might be so much water so they in the seas. Now, then the coastal areas that are present in the seas, they will disappear, and that's not what we want. And the islands, they will also disappear. Many species have become endangered due to the loss of habitat as the glaciers are melting due to so of course if the glaciers would get melted due to global warming, so they where the species will go, many species. So I hope so you like today's lecture. See you in the next lecture. Till that, take self, laugh.